No die? No problem. I'm going to show you how to make a window with no dies for your Christmas window cards or any window card for that matter. Let's go down.
Hi guys, so this is the die that we're going to try to recreate. I have a 3 by 3, so this is 3 by 3 sheet of paper here. We're cutting very thin strips like this, and it's very hard to measure up thin strips down at the end of your paper cutter here. So I normally measure it here and then do the cut down here, and I'll show you how. So say the first cut, so we're going to cut for these two pieces first, and those two pieces are both 3 inches by 3/16. Okay guys, so let me show you this on a ruler, and it's really simple. 1/16 of an inch is this right here, from here to here. That's 1/16 of an inch. This one is 2/16 or 1/8 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sixteenths, 7 sixteenths, 8 sixteenths, 9 sixteenths, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sixteenths, and then finally 16 sixteenths, which is 1. So when I say 3/16, you're measuring 1, 2, 3, and then cutting. When I say 1/8, you're measuring 1, 2, and cutting. So this mark here is 1/8 of an inch. This mark here is 1/16 of an inch. So let's get started. So as I said, the first measurement is 3 inches, and we know that this paper is already 3 inches by 3/16. So if I count on my paper cutter, and it will be on most paper cutters, 1, 2, 3/16 of an inch. We're going to stop there and cut that, and that's our first cut. We're going to do another 3/16. So 1, 2, 3/16 of an inch, right? And these are for here, right? So we need 2 of these, right? We need 1 3 by 1/8. So 1/8 of an inch will be, as I showed you, 1, 2, that's 1/8 of an inch. So this is 2 3/16 by 3. This is 1 3 by 1/8. Hey buddy, you okay?
Is this for me?
Yes, you could have it, sweetie. Then we need a 1/8 by 2 inches. So I'll cut this at 1/8, and then we'll put this strip back in the paper cutter and cut it at 2 inches. Keep these two together. I'm going to go across a little bit so we can start putting our layers here. Now you need one piece that's 2 inches by 1/2 inch. So we're going to cut 1/2 inch right now. So 1/2 inch will be from here to here. That's 1/2 inch, right? I'm going to show you how it's 1/2 inch. See, so that's 2 to 2.5. That's 1/2 inch. And we need to cut this down to 2 inches. And we're going to hold this here. And then we need one that's 2 by 3/8 of an inch. So 3/8 is, every 2 of these points is 1/8, right? So that's 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. Yeah? Right. And it needs to be 3/8 by 2 inches. Now we're going to cut all the pieces for the layers to make the window really decorative. So I'm going to put them in the order that we're designing them in. We're going with the first one on top is 1/16 of an inch, so we're going to cut that here. 1/16 by 2 1/3. So by 2 and 1 2 3/8. So we're going to put this on top here. Then it's 1/8, 2 of these, right? By 2 1/4. 1/16, which is just a 1, by 2 1/8, another 1/16 by 2 3/16, 2 1 2 3/16, and now we need, that was 1/16 by 2 3/16. We need 1/8 now by 2. I've broken out another piece of paper here, and I'm just going to start by cutting off from here now because it's just larger. So that's for the top. These 4 pieces are for the top. Then for the bottom, we're going to do 1/8 by 2, one 1/16 by 2 3/16, another 1/16 by 2 1/16 this time. So 2 and just 1 point on your cutter, and now 1/8 by 1 15/16. So just 1 point under 2, right? See that? Right, and all our cutting is done. I know it's a lot, but I mean, you know, if you can't do this by the die, but if you can't buy the die, I'm giving you an option as to how you can do it. All right, so let's start. We're going to leave these things here. We're going to start with these. All right, so this is for the top with all these things. This is for the bottom with all these things. These are for the sides. This is for the middle. All right, let me show you how to put it together really quickly. So you're going to put some glue here, and you're going to stick this on top of here and square it on that piece of paper. All right, so it's squared. Now we're going to put some glue here, and we're going to square this one on this piece. It's not squared, just pick it up and make sure it's squared. All right, great. Now we're going to turn it over, put some glue here and here, and we're going to square this piece up to the bottom here. And you have basically the base of your window. All right, awesome. Now we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do some measuring. We're going to measure, this is 2 inches. We're going to measure and make a mark at half of an inch, at 1 inch, sorry. All right, 1 inch. Then we're going to come down here and do the same thing. So 2 inches, we're going to make a mark at 1 inch. Then we're going to come here and measure from here 1 inch down, and from here 1 inch down. Then you're going to put this like this, and here, and you're going to center this piece, which is the 3 inches by 1/8 of an inch, smack in the middle there. Then you're going to do this piece just below this 1-inch mark, right? And this piece is 2 1/8 of an inch. So you basically have your base window, right? I'm going to pop this up. I just put a dot of glue inside here to stick this down as well. And to show you, it's lining up perfectly with this die. See? Perfectly, right? So let's get started building your actual window. Now we're going to install all these pieces to make this whole fancy design up here. We're going to try to, at least. You know, it wouldn't look exact, but it will still look gorgeous. Let's go. So we're going to take this first one. And I'm going to make this equal like that. Then I'm going to stick the other one down at the bottom as well. So this is basically the window molding, so it's okay if it comes up a little bit. It would look amazing, believe me. Right, now you're going to take this piece, because we're building up from here, and this piece we're going to try to imitate this look here where it comes out pointy. So I'm going to eyeball this, and I'm going to try to make that round, sort of round piece like this, like that. I'm going to do it on the other side. So you're going to have to eyeball it. You could measure 1/16 of an inch and try to do it like that, but it's really simple. You're going to add some glue. You're going to add it here. Make sure it's centered, like so. Right. Let's grab the other one time. It's a little shorter, but it's the same type of cut you're going to make. So you're going to go this way, and make it pointy like so. And go this way, and this way. And then you're going to hold it, and you're going to stick it down. Hey, buddy. And now this one, we're going to put it up here like so. For this one, we're just going to cut it like this. And then we're going to put the other one without creasing it and cut it the same way. We're going to hold it together like so on the top. And then add some glue. And we're going to stick it up here like this. Right. And then we're going to take this one, and all you're doing for this one, hey buddy, very good, is rounding the corners a little bit, so you're not making the, just for it to not look as square as it is. See, so just making a tiny little round on the corners. Right, you're going to grab your tweezer, hold it, and do the same thing. Put some glue and stick it down to the top here. See that? So now if you find it's looking a little different, like I think you could definitely come in a little bit on this one, maybe come in a little bit on this one. See, Marion has a little part at the top here that I could totally cut off. It's super comparable. You could make this a little smaller. but this looks very similar. If I mark it up, I should be able to see it looking, see? You could barely see any difference if I put it up to the front. All right, look at that. That looks so cute. Now let's work on the bottom here. We're gonna take this big one and just once again, just round the very edges. Pop it in your tweezer, add some glue, and then just line it up and stick it down. See, looks so nice. Then we're gonna take this one, and this one's a funny cut, right? So they went this way, so like you're literally doing this and then leaving it. So you're cutting off just a little piece like this off of it. See that? Let me do it on this side. So I'm gonna have to do it on this side this way. So I'm literally just cutting off a little piece like this off of it. So it's like this. See that? And then I'm gonna, right? So let me see. Yeah, that would work. So because this comes down so small, what I want you to do is take this and just cut off like that. Right? Good. So now you see it's come down small here, right? So now you're going to take this and now it should mark up really nicely. Yep. So we're going to take this and we're going to stick it down. Right here. And I'm going to cut off this piece here.
Mommy, can I empty the box?
And then the last piece, which is this 15/16 piece here, we're going to do a little something like this again. And then round off the end, right? And then you're cutting it just a little piece off here, and then here, round it off, and then you're going to stick this on like this. This was too big, so I'm going to just cut it and then right, so you're going to cut it a little shorter and then now while you can tell some differences, as in this one is definitely smaller down here. Hey buddy, what you doing? Right. Right, see? You literally can't tell the difference here. It looks beautiful. When it comes up close, you can see the joins on this one. That's the only difference. But it's actually looking like molding, and on the window there's molding. So it doesn't look that, obvious to say it looks terrible. I'm gonna grab a cute Christmas card that I did with a window on it. And look, this is the original window, yeah? And if I were to put on my window, you literally would not be able to tell much of a difference. It looks amazing, and you can do this and I made one in black. It looks really amazing.
Thanks so much for joining me while we made a die. I know it took long, but you know what? Buy the die if you can't. If you can't afford it, but if you can't, I give you an option. Oh, let me get my die. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you wouldn't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends. Oh, this is what you'll use those dies for, window cards.